In this episode, we will discuss the 8 spheres of life tool. Coping in today's life is a juggling act, balancing the challenges we face on a daily basis. We have developed the 8 spheres of life tool to help you track all the spheres of your life in order to develop a balanced lifestyle. It will be worth your time to work through the Spheres of Life manual.
Most of us live in a very restricted cycle of our potential, from an intellectual, from a physical, and from a spiritual and moral side. We don't even know how to explore that potential. So we don't develop our consciousness. Most of us stay unconscious for most of our lives. We don't know how to get into that full consciousness. We also don't know how to develop that inner soul potential that lies within us. There's a guy called William James, and he said, only great emergencies open up that vital self in us, where we then start to realize, hey, but I've got more potential than I thought I have. Let's look at the occupation and how activities and occupation is doing all of that for us. Every human being has got in themselves a desire and an urge to want to affect its environment and want to get involved in the world out there and do things that affect the world. When they get out and affect the world through activity and occupation, they grow and develop to become better people. Galen said, occupation is nature's best physician and essential to human happiness. Without occupational growth, occupational intelligence development, we are impairing our humans' growth towards becoming the most optimum human being that they could be. If you've got eyes to observe human beings from child to adulthood, you will see that there's different motivational levels. Firstly, there's an exploration need. I want to discover, I just want to explore. I don't care about the end result. I just want to explore. And then there's a next one, and that is competency. I want to get to task completion. I want to be competent. I want to do this right. And then there's a next level, and that is achievement, achieving success. And then there's a next level, that is transformation. I want to transform the things in my environment. And then the final one, I want to be fully conscious. Those are the levels of motivation, all related to occupation, the interplay between the human and the activity and the task. Each one of us wants to live a happy and a successful life, isn't it? But the problem is we get sidetracked and derailed by people and family and friends and things and tasks. And then we end up in suffering. We create suffering for ourselves. We create suffering for other people. We have developed a tool, a crucial tool. It's called the 8 Spheres of Life tool. It is going to help you to balance yourself in all the spheres of life and become the most optimum human that they could be. With this tool, you can see your whole life in one glimpse. You can see your intangible and your tangible aspects of your life. There's many other tools available on the market. There's tools to measure certain spheres of your life, like your health or your weight. But what we need to understand is that all the spheres are interconnected with each other. If you lean too much to the one sphere and spend too much in that sphere of your life, you are going to throw the other spheres out of balance in your life. This imbalance can cause mental health, emotional, physical health problems. And that leads eventually to addictive patterns in your life. And that's not what you want, because then you are starting to slip a slide in the pattern to darkness.
The tool consists of 8 spheres. The first sphere is your personal sphere. This sphere can be divided into 2 categories: hygiene and health. Hygiene will be the practical activities to keep our bodies clean. Health is the activities that keep us physically and mentally healthy. A bad habit would be smoking or excessive drinking. The second sphere is the work sphere. It deals with income-generating activities, everything you do to make a living. The next one is sleep. We all have to rejuvenate and reset our bodies. We need to be intelligent in resting. Leisure has to do with sport, adventure, nature, and hobbies. These activities help you to experience happy feelings, rejuvenating your mind. The spiritual sphere deals with love and forgiveness. It deals with something bigger than yourself and whatever you see as a spiritual component of yourself. Personal development is the inner workings of yourself. To change your thinking pattern and develop a whole brain human. Time spent in this sphere will take you forward towards becoming the most responsive, most adaptive, and most contributing person you can be. The next sphere is the interpersonal. Developing relationships with people from different cultures, different classes, and social standings, different age groups, friends, family, and intimate relationships. The void, the empty hole of nothingness, where you spend your time in brainless ways, donating your life away to accomplishing nothing. The void will let you lose traction on your journey towards reaching your end result. But what is the human end result? The A to B transformation movement defines it as the following. The fundamental gameplay of being human is to embark on a journey from dependency, as a vulnerable, powerless juvenile and a victim in the hands of those who brought you to life, to dignity, a powerful adult and contributor to the world. Dignity is earned when you move from being an egotistical consumer, I need, I want, look at me, gimme, to an inspiring creator and contributor. I create and restore. I make things better, giving new meaning to the world. We all know Maslow's hierarchy of human needs. Maslow lived until 1970, though the original pyramid doesn't represent his final thoughts on the matter. In his later years, he added a new apex to the pyramid: self-transcendence.
Why do you need this assessment? You need it to become aware of everything that you occupy yourself with and become very responsive in that way. Because if we are not, we are going to be like frogs in a frying pan, not aware that the heat is turned on. They sit in their comfort zone, and for not too long, they are all fried up and dead. This tool is your body. You've got to fill it in weekly for the rest of your life. You've got to be conscious. Go and fill it in now. Go to www.a2btransformation.com.
In the next episode, we will do the first of 6 episodes dealing with ecosystems.